G'day guys, Ray Corcoran here, founder of KR2 Web Design and Business Consulting. Today we're going to be going through a two-part video training series on the anatomy of a great homepage. A lot of business owners don't get any results from their website and they don't get any leads, any sales or any inquiries, and I believe there's a few key reasons why that happens. So today we're going to be going through what I think are the 6 key things you need to get right on your homepage, and we're going to include some live examples of people who execute each of these 6 things quite well. We're also going to be talking about the common mistakes that most business owners make on their website and how to avoid them. So hopefully you get a lot of good tips and tricks to improve your own website at the end of this training series. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that you need to be doing on your homepage is capturing leads. Now, the reason that you do this is that not everybody that comes to your website is going to buy straight away or inquire straight away. So a good way and a low risk way to get people to get on your database is by offering some sort of bribe to your website visitors in exchange for their email address. So you can see here on this website, it's a blog called Social Triggers run by a guy called Derek Halpin. And basically what he does, he offers his newsletter as his bribe. Now, there's a whole bunch of different things that you can offer as your bribe, but the key thing to remember is just offer something that would be of value to your target market. And if you're not sure what to create, just ask your existing customers or ask your potential customers what kind of problems they're having, what kind of frustrations do they have, and then create something that could help them out with one of their little problems. So you can just see here that you'll notice that this is the first thing that you see when you go to the website. You can see straight away he's offering something for free in exchange for an email address. So you can tell that this is quite a high priority on this website. And you can see also, if you go to one of his individual blog posts, you can see that straight away, again, you can see the opt-in form up here. You can see one on the right-hand side. And if you get to the end of the blog post, there's another opportunity here to join his mailing list. So you can tell that this is a big focus on this website, and it should be a big focus on your website as well, because you definitely need to be growing your database, and it's extremely valuable to your business as well. Here is another website called Think Traffic. This is a really nice, clean design blog, and these guys, again, straight off the bat, they're offering something for free to their target market in exchange for the email address. So this is a free traffic toolkit. Now, you might notice a theme with some of these websites, that all of these websites straight away offer something first before begging people to buy stuff. So it's an important thing that you need to keep in mind for your website. Most people aren't, especially if you're selling expensive things, you don't want to be asking for the sale straight away. People need to be sort of warmed up into it. So a good way to do that is by offering something, giving them something first in exchange for an email address, and taking time to build the relationship over time and help these people out, and you'll be more likely to get much more sales as a result. So here's another website called Copy Blogger, and again, these guys have 14 ebooks in this case. So don't worry, you don't have to do that many ebooks or add this much stuff, but you can tell these guys, they're really trying to stack all the benefits to make it really, really appealing for people to enter in their details and join their mailing list. So it's something for you to keep in mind. Here's another website called Quick Sprout, run by a guy called Neil Patel. And again, this is the first thing you see when you load up the page. Straight away, they're offering a little mini course valued at $300, and you can enter in your details and join. So just from these websites, you can see that it's extremely important that you're offering something for free on your homepage. Really try and make it really high quality. The better quality it is, and the more the more suitable it is for your target market, the more likely people are going to enter in their details, and the faster you'll grow a database of really great prospects. So that's something to keep in mind, and we'll move on to number 2 now. The second thing that you need to be doing on your website is having clear contact details. Now, this is so simple, but a lot of business websites don't actually do this. So you need to be making sure that you've got clear contact details on your homepage. If someone's interested in whatever you're selling, or they have any questions, you want them to be able to easily find your contact number, your contact email, or find a contact form where they can get in touch. So I'd recommend putting it in the top right hand corner, and you can see here on the Ludmobile website that they have 3 calls to action here. It says book now, contact us today, speak to us. So it's very clear what they want you to do. And you can also try having a chat box like this one here. It's called live chat. You can Google it if you'd like to use it. Basically, people pop in their details and they can start a chat with one of your customer service reps. If you're a smaller business and you don't have that kind of staff on, you can also set this to be an offline chat, offline message, sorry, and everyone can type in their details and send you an email with their inquiry in it. So it's been proven to increase signups in a number of industries. So it's definitely at least worth testing. Here's another website. This is an electrician. Again, clear contact details, a bit of social proof in the top right hand corner. They've got the chat box here. So regardless of what page they're on, they're going to be able to see this chat box and they're going to be able to see the contact number. So it's definitely worth doing. Now this is on 99 Designs, another website. Again, top right corner, there's a phone number. There's an Australian flag to show it's an Australian number. And it's got the contact details, the opening hours here as well. So I'd probably make this a little bit bigger, but again, keep the details in the top right hand corner and you should be right to go. The third thing that you need to be doing on your homepage is having social proof. Now this is super important because people on the internet are naturally skeptical and they don't automatically know that you're a trustworthy business. So you might have a great business offline, but people don't know that online if they don't know you already. So there's a few different ways that you can address this, and you definitely need to proactively show people why you're trustworthy, and there's a few subtle ways to do that. So this is a personal finance blog run by a guy called Ramit Sethi, and he's been featured in a bunch of major news outlets and magazines and newspapers over in the United States. So he shows their logos on his website to leverage and piggyback off their credibility, and it's very important to do. So if you've been featured in the local paper or you've been featured on a blog and stuff, you should put the logo of those companies on your website to show that you're an established person in your industry and a trustworthy person to work with. There's also a number of testimonials on this website, which they also include the photos of the people as well, which is good. And if you can get video testimonials, that's even better. And there's a whole other page for testimonials. So there's a lot of proof that he can do what he says he can do. Here's another website. This is Kerwin Ray's website, and straight away you can see that there's the opt-in form here. There's a whole bunch of free value that he offers, and he's got a bunch of social proof down the bottom just to show that he's been featured in pretty much every major Aussie news publication, especially the business ones, and he's got 3 very strong testimonials down the bottom just to show that he can do what he says he can do, and it's very important to address that on your homepage. If you haven't been featured in some major news publications, that's okay. There's a few different ways you can do it. As we saw before, you can put your testimonials on your homepage, which anybody can do, and you can show things like this. If you're this is a Lumabill website, and you can show the industry bodies that you're a part of. So, if you're not a part of them, you can join them usually pretty cheap in most industries, and you can put their logo on your website and show that you're a credible person in the industry, and you're trustworthy to do business with. Here's another website. This is unbounce.com, and you can see on their homepage they have they state here that they've got over 4,000 happy customers. They've worked with a bunch of big brands, and they've got 2 testimonials here. So a lot of social proof. Nobody wants to be the first person to try a service out, and showing all this social proof helps people feel comfortable that a lot of people before them have used a service or product and they're very happy with it. So very important to do on your homepage. Next thing we're going to do now is go through the second 3, and you just need to pop in your email address and I'll send you part 2.